We're now speaking with Mr. Ashish Tiwari, Chief Marketing Officer, Home Credit. Thank you so much for speaking with us today, sir. My first question to you is what, in your view, are the top three digital marketing trends in the industry right now?
Okay, so I think industry is now moving towards getting very, very close onto personalization. The second thing which is happening in industry is that people are seriously thinking about moving moving deep onto the funnel. So what was used to be a tofu earlier, customers are thinking or the brands are thinking more onto bofu. Okay, their ROI is getting much more into focus. Okay, the first party data is becoming much more important. Okay, the third thing, which from a brand perspective is how to connect and keep customers constantly engaged because of churn is very very high. Acquiring new customers is getting tougher. How do you engage them? So why what have been said for a long time, voice, vernacular, video are becoming prevalent. A part of that, I think, with the current thing, which is about that today, the digital platforms as such are becoming not only a point of transaction, but are cutting through the 5 stages of the consumer journey. And that's something which is changing into the industry at this point in time.
Thank you so much for that, sir. My next question to you is like you said, customer engagement. So, what are some factors to be kept in mind when we talk about digital marketing influencing customer engagement?
I think today the customers, if you look at, they are much more. They have. They are much more. I think they are running much more cheesy with their time. The time deficit is really a challenge. So they want everything now, when they want, how they want, and where they want. Okay. It's also that the the personalization now, the n is equal to one. And when I say n equal to one, it's not about one individual customer, but it's also the consumption moment when a customer is getting interacted with, because of you are a very different person when you are on LinkedIn or when you are probably reading a news website or you are at somewhere else. Okay, you want the content to be personalized in session at in the environment you are kind of interacting with at that time. So I think personalization and the brands which are being able to do that are the brands which are able to engage the customers. Don't forget that people are spending almost like 7 hours on their these little tiny devices on a daily basis. Okay, and that is giving brands more and more chances and choices to keep the conversations going throughout at any point in time. The artificial intelligence that platforms are allowing the machine-led humanoids conversations to kind of kick in, whereas humans can be at the back, but the general conversations can happen at the front end. You can keep the consumer engaged throughout.
Thank you for that, sir. Moving on to our final question. What are your views on brand equity as a platform uh, implementing into growth stories of organizations across the industry, and of course the forum here that we are at today, DG Plus Fest 2023?
I think brand equity is my go-to platform on a daily basis. It helps me keep abreast with what is happening new in the marketing and tech industry. It helps me learn much more about what is happening around me, not into only my industry, but at the peer level. And the platforms like the one Digi Fest helps us get a first party view and the ringside view, as they say, to what is happening in the industry. The kind of a fire chat sessions which are happening gets us much more insider view about what we hear and see just in other places. So I think this helps. For me, this helps as an individual level. This helps me grow as a manager. This helps me think much more, whereas I can pick up some of the best cases and do some and replicate some of the success stories. Yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking with us today, sir.
Thank you so much.
That's all that we have from Mr. Tiwari from Home Credit. Stay tuned as we bring you more speakers from DigiPlus Fest 2023.